All right, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Adam, good morning. Becca, Marty, Safe, good morning. Sam, good morning. YouTube, good morning. All right, lively, pretty lively morning so far. What we got going on here as far as news, not much really. But we got a lot of action. The market dumped and dumped in a big way. So they took out all the buyers from that rotation, stuck some more in, and during glowback squeeze just pushed away from it. And there was that captain set up here. So we're very close to that low of March 18, and the market is trying to defend that right now at the open here. We got 1 minute to the open. All right, guys. Good luck, everybody. Let's get it done. Happy Friday. DJ. Good morning, DJ. How are you, buddy? We're getting a push. We're getting a reversal candle here. It's about to happen if we get up to 698 and a half. Okay, so they did it, and now the next target is 723 and a half, but it's going to be on a scalping basis only. I mean, we could see that the market is reversing. We have the 200 and the 100 are in sync on the long side. We have ES reversed on the 50 NT Renko. So they flushed the captain setup. Let's take a look at this big picture in ES. So they flushed that captain setup, and not only that one, but there's multiple of them in this area right here. This one right here. This one right here. So they flushed that one, and they flushed that one, and now they're kind of trying to stabilize the price. So we can tell from speed, range, and behavior. Speed is fast. Range, I mean, right now it's contracting. The market got disconnected very quickly. That's interesting. That's information. And the behavior is overall short. Even though that we got that short covering rally at very critical levels on ES and NQ, the market it's very volatile and two-sided. And option expiring today, correct. Thank you. Thank you, Becca. I am. Do I even pay attention to the maximum pain point? What do you mean? All right, they reversed it. I mean, yeah, you're talking about. Oh, okay, yeah, now I get it. You could see the maximum pain point in the market. 5650. Yeah, I mean that's the maximum because you're getting reversal in ES, then another reversal. The same thing happening in NQ. The market reverses on the 200, then reverses completely. Now let's assume the market goes back up to 698 and a half. What does that mean? Well, that means that the market just produced a captain setup long on the 200 NT Renko, and that will be price stability to the long side. Good morning, Steven. Adam, good morning, buddy. How are you? Good to see you. Happy Friday. Let's get it. Let's get it going here. So what's the smart decision here to do? Like what is the best idea? I think it's a good idea for us to kind of just be a little bit patient and figure out how this third candle is going to go. It just seems to me like the market may want to go up to that 700 level. Okay. The market is out of sync, but it's about to go in sync again at 37. If we break 37, the market will be in sync on the short side. If they do that, there's a lot of volatility and swings back and forth. I'm gonna develop a vocabulary. Yeah, here we go. The market is now in sync on the short side. Target for that is 598. I want to spend as much time with this market as possible and just get a sense of what they're trying to do. And it's only 5 minutes in the market so far, in the cash market open, and it just feels like we've been trading a whole day. ES is about to completely reverse. Market testing harmony zone number 1 for the first touch. So market is out of sync now. So we're seeing multiple attempts at breaking and multiple attempts at defending this zone right now. And it's a fight. So that is non-trending behavior, speed ranging behavior. Speed is fast, range is contracting, and the behavior is overall short. But the market has a leg on the long side that they're trying to protect. Yeah, I see the 30 and the 40 actually. Both are captain setup shorts on those. And I'm waiting. If we break 30, I'm going to jump in. Here we go. Come on, give it to me. Here we go. I need a break. Took one off or two off. I need a break. Yeah. That's bad. Yeah, they're going to get me. Took two off, put it back in. Man, what is that? Wow. I don't know what I did here. Probably lost a little bit of money. Yeah. Yeah, that's, I mean, there was a captain set up switch trade and it just was very volatile. But that's fine. I'm a couple of $100 on that trade. Not bad. Let's try it again here in a minute because there is, the market is out of sync. So 50 NT Rinko is about to close short if we break anything under 29. I'm taking another shot at it here. I need a 50 NT Rinko captain setup. That's 4 contracts. Can I, oh Jesus, here we go. What is that? Took 2 out. You gotta be kidding me, bro. Whew, that is violent. That's a 50 NT Rinko captain setup that just stopped me right there. That's fine. Let's take it. That's gonna cost me a little bit of money. Yep. All right, let's just keep working. Well, I mean, that's a captain setup, right? I mean, if we run up to a reversal of 698 half. I mean, I'll give it a shot here. I'll take that one into that run up. That's a railroad long. I mean, it may go even further up there, but that's fine. So now that we have a captain setup, pullbacks are buyable on a swing trade basis against this captain setup long on the 200 NT Rinko. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. Let's see if we can get a nice pullback. And we're running into a whole number, and we are running into target number 4. So most likely we're going to pull back, try to retest harmony zone number 1, maybe run some of these stops under 78 and also 70, and see if we can capture a trade. Yeah, no entry on that one. That's fine. Okay, so they're running the stops. That's fine. Let them defend here. So that's harmony zone number one, support. You have a bunch of stops under 69, another one under 65. And if the market just sells off there, they can take those stops out and then come back to retest the 700. Running the stops right here under that 65, and they're picked them off, right? So that's what they just did right there. Picked off the stops, ran it up, and probably we're gonna bring it back down. Maybe make a higher, maybe make a higher low. Here it comes, and that's a higher low. Okay. What does that mean? Well, we still need some work to be done and need the cloud to be positive in order for me to get involved long. Yeah, let them run it up a little bit. Against this captain setup, I prefer to be long than short. So I mean, here we go. I mean, they made the higher low and ran it up. That's what you want to see. Okay, yeah. Now pullbacks are buyable. Let them pull it back here if they can. 700. They're gonna struggle with that 700 a little bit. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna go for a bit of a wider trade. Okay, so this is not appropriate for Apex traders. You know, so I'm gonna go and just add to it in a wider range and have a wider stop. Well, that's not quite what I was looking for, to be honest with you. So took one off, that's fine. Added one. I wanna run into 700 and take one off as well. Take that one off. Let it run to target. We should get to 23.5. Like I should have enough patience to wait for that 23.5. I'm taking it here, which is 15. That's fine. I'll reload in a minute because it's pausing ahead of the target, so that's gonna tells me it's telling me, damn man, we're back to break even. Let's go. They were just holding on to my money for just a little bit. They're gonna give it back here. Here you go. Another entry. Volatile, but whatever. Let's see. We should be running back up to 15 here. We keep playing that game around here. Just keep it at a one contract. I'm trying to size up running up to 23, which we should be hitting that, you know, any minute here. Took one off. Come on, 23. You know you want it. Boom. Thank you. All right, target is hit. Next target is 48, and looking for pullbacks as a buying opportunity. I don't know if I even made any money on this trade. Oh, yeah. We're up 417. Let's go. Captain set up on the 40. Captain set up long on the 30 with a switch trade. We have a captain set up on the 200. I mean, you're not gonna get anything better than that. I know. They keep pulling back, and I mean, like I got long, got out, long, got out, long, covered. You know, just you gotta keep playing this game. Target is 748. ES target. ES is lagging a little bit. 56.77.75. But we're playing the right. We're playing the right game. Playing the right game here. Okay, so we're getting a little bit of a disconnect going on here. Okay, so now the market goes into a two-sided market, retesting harmony zone number one. First touch bases, and we'll see how they're gonna stabilize it. I'm not gonna be buying no first touch anything right now. I want to see a test and a retest and a triple retest. I want the market to be stable in my direction before I get in there. I mean, like, okay, so captain set up and they flip it, and it's 853, and now they're just bleeding the market. You know, so that's big sellers coming in. Like if the market's stable on the long side, then first touches are very lucrative. But if the market has a trend on the 200 NT Rinko that is short, and then they pull back on a first touch basis to a harmony zone number 1 on the long side, you need you need that market to retest itself multiple times. So that's the difference. When do you use first touch versus not? If that makes sense to you, Becca. That's a good question too. All right, I mean, see, here you go, back. Boom. Let's go. All right, let's just get back in the game and see if we can jump in. So they tested harmony zone number 1 multiple times, and they really did a good job. Well, I mean, they want the majority of the traders to go short so they could wipe them out. But we got to figure out what this thing is capable of doing. Okay, so that's a captain setup. I'm not buying none of that. I mean, it's going to run, but here we go. Let's see if we can get a flush. I mean, if they do a switch trade, I'll jump in, but it's going to be one contract right here. Okay, that's good. Let them flush everybody under that captain. Maybe go to 700. You have 720 to 710 and 704. So 704, here it comes. So that's 710. I'm not buying that. I think this market has a capacity of being a little bit more deep. Oh, here we go, the 05. I misplaced that order. I'm gonna flatten that trade. Made a little bit of money, but I needed to get on the 5, be honest with you, and not the 13. So I kind of misplaced that order, but that's fine. Let's keep playing this game. So So 8:57. We got 3 minutes to the top of the hour. How's everybody holding up in this exciting market? What you guys up to? Adam, I didn't hear anything from you. Got whacked on the short early. Yeah, me too. That captain setup on the 50 NT Rinko was a good one, and it failed. That's the key, is composure. And you keep trading up 700 on 1 PA, up 1K on 1 eval. Good job, good job. You know what day it is, right, Adam? Down 400 for Marty. No big deal, man. You're good for it. Market's gonna give it back to you in no time. Hey, safe is up today. All right. Let's do it. It's Friday. Make your money and call it a day. Look at this bad boy. Boom. 773 next target. It's a long market. That's just the only thing we should be thinking about is long till we get somewhat of a reversal on the 200 NT Rinko. ES is lagging the market though. That's just something that we need to be conscious of. Because if ES takes a really sharp turn lower, that's when you know NQ is going to just get hammered. 800, yeah. So 800 is middle of the range. and that's a reversion to the mean, and you will definitely see some pause to pull back in that area. All right, 9-9, and we're seeing top of the hour action. That's fast. Market is out of sync here. It's out of sync. Trading in and around the neutral zone, and potentially, I mean, support is 700 to 690. Market is out of sync, so you're getting two-sided market where the shorts can mount a bit of an attack here. A potential switch trade if they break 703, but you're so close to the whole number. See, right there. I mean, now you're hitting the whole number. Most likely you're going to bounce right back up here. So I need to be careful of trying to go short. Yep. See that? It's trickery. And boom. That's the 700 whole number trickery. ES is pulling back as well. Okay, now they're punching it in. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, yeah, you're getting a pullback on. You're getting a pullback on this. That doesn't mean the market can just simply reverse here and just run to the highs. But we are in a two-sided market, so the shorts are taking an attempt. They're taking a shot at this market and trying to push it lower. Are they going to be successful? We will find out soon. What do we want to do? I'd rather be on the long side, you know, in the direction of the captain setup. So, I mean, if I start getting a long signal, I'll take it. But I need the market to shape up a little bit. So we almost have to go to 715. Like we got to get to 715 at a minimum. Yeah, I saw the captain set up short, then a captain set then a captain set up long. Now we are about to get a switch trade. I mean, if you get a switch trade above me see here. Yeah, I don't necessarily want that one. Like 7-Eleven. Here you go. That's a number for you. Yeah, if they get to 7-Eleven right now, that would be something. Nope, they're not doing it. So that tells me shorts are still active here. Okay, here we go. That's what we want to see. That's exactly what we want to see. All right, let's now the pullback, and eventually we need to see a 36 price. We can get a pullback. I'm gonna go right here, place my order, and there's a second order right under it. Yeah, they're not gonna give it to me. Nope. Damn it. Okay, so that's even better actually. One here and one here. Okay, just let's go. Took one off for a profit. Let's see if I can get 24. I get 24, then 30 and 35 can become a possibility. Yeah, here we go. 24. Let's go, baby. Where's the target? Target is, target number 4. I don't know if we're going to get there right now. But a 30 to 35 will flush the stops above 35 into 40. Nope. Yeah, there's a lot of support right here around that whole number. So that hopefully will give me a little bit more of a cushion. I'm going to get out. I don't know if I think we lost a little bit of money on this trade. Whatever. Yep. Okay, that's fine. All right, let's just try this again. The market is in sync. It's just there. It's very disjointed. The market overall is very disjointed here. And I need to go away from having a 50-point stop. So I got to go back to my usual stop. Yeah. Potential captain set up long on the 50 into Rimco. Just watch out for that. Here it comes. Yes, 50. So let's get back in here. That's bad news. Oh yeah, that's bad news. Good for you. They came and got me. They came and got me on that one. Here we go again. fairly volatile day here. So, I mean, this is the second time today that the 50 NT Renko captain setup simply does not hold. Okay. Hey, G Money, how are you? Good morning. Captain setup on the 20 after retesting harmony zone number 1, and actually we had a complete reversal here. Okay, so we should be looking for the shorts on a swing trade basis with a target of 648, but we're running right smack into the captain setup. So that will lend itself for a bit of fluctuation. Okay, here we go. I mean, they responded very well to this captain setup. ES reversed completely. Let's find a short. Took out the stops under 71, so we should rally back up. Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, that would be huge, right? If we could can get a captain setup long on ES. Yeah. No. Okay, patience. Let's be patient here and wait. Okay. Here they come. The market is now out of sync. ES is making an attempt at that captain setup. It is brutal. It's non-directional. Speed, range, and behavior. Speed fast, range contracting, behavior. Really, the overall behavior is long, but we're getting pockets of some serious sellers. If we can get 70 out of ES, that'll be a captain setup long. See, they put a 30 into Rinko captain set up short and they ran it over. So that's a long behavior. I'm telling you, if we can get 751 on NQ, that'll be a captain setup switch trade, and that most likely will get you a captain setup long on ES. That would be huge. I mean, that's a good one too. Now you're getting two switch trades in a row, so into resistance. But we're seeing, a solid move. Market is out of sync. So we got a rejection against harmony zone number 2. Okay, that's fine. So where would we start going short? And where would we start going long? Short is you really have to kind of break harmony zone number 1 and go down to a 87. Then rally back up, giving me a signal in the form of a railroad, switch trade, captain setup, whatever. So that will set the stage for a continuation short. If the market goes up to 748, then pullbacks become viable on a swing trade basis with aggressiveness, because you got a captain setup switch trade on the 200. That's a big buy signal. And then your target of 800 is very possible. And you could, play that game in that direction. Anything in between, you're going to get very scalpy price action that is, chopping up. So you got to be in there and out for 5 points, 10 points, and just move on. God dang it. I mean, this thing is crazy, right? see what they're trying to do here. I mean, that's the choppiness in the neutral zone that I'm trying to stay away from. I mean, you could play the edges of price and the stop runs, but really we need that decisiveness. Either you're trading under 700 and we're resuming the short pressure once the market gets to 85, 87 and run back up, giving us short signals, or you break above 748 and give us a captain setup switch trade on the long side on the 200 NT Rinko. Anything in between those two ideas, you're gonna get this type of chop. So don't overinvest. Captain setup long on the 40, overrunning a captain setup short on the 30. So you're getting, that is a combination of ideas that are long in nature. I mean, we here we go. I mean, 648. I mean, it's about to happen. Here we go. Boom. Okay, so captain setup switch trade long on the 200 NT Rinko. It's a big deal. We need to go long. We need to go aggressively long. Target is about to get hit at 773 and a half. You're welcome, Becca. Let's see here. A couple of good trades and we'll be in the green. So we're very close to our target here of 773. They're most likely they're going to try to pull it back and try to shake some people off. And I am going to look for an entry long. Here we go. And I want to add to it also. I'm gonna have a little bit more room on a trade. What is this, 700? Yeah, I mean, they can get this to 700, but questions, can we get to 65? Come on, baby. Let's go. Don't stop. Don't stop. Okay, so they stopped it right here. I took it at a target. They're about to go to the bigger swing trade target, but hey, I ain't nothing wrong with taking that money back to break even. Good morning, Sheila. How are you? It's a fight today. All right. See, that's winning right there, Sam. That's winning. Good job. Not precise. We need to be long on pullbacks and stop runs. I mean, they're about to stop run this thing below 41, and if they do that, then we'll see if target number one can hold up, and that is 31. I mean, yeah, I have to be in at 31 and also at 18. It's a little bit of a fade trade. I get it, but it's a stop run in the body of a switch trade after a captain setup. So I can afford to take a little bit of that type of a trade in this environment. I have protection on with the switch trade and protection on that captain setup, but I'm looking for the weak hands to flush 41, get me to 30, get me to 18, and my average will be here. Here comes the stop run. I just need them to get there. Come on. Don't stop right here. Here we go. 9:30. Look at that. All right, let's hold on. Let's try to hold on to that one contract, see if we can get anything going with it, right? Because ultimately, the reversal here should be a reversal to 58. Why do, okay, and then I want to go higher. 58, we got to get to 58 first. Like, I would hate for them to really kind of do this, but I got to go break even right now, and then that would suck if they come back all the way. I'm trying real hard to stick around in a trade. I'm really, really trying. Okay. So the target is 73. Then we have target number 3 at 85. I want to hold on to see if I can get there. And I have such a good cost basis that let's work the trade. 58.75. You get to 58.75. That supports upward momentum on a higher low. Then we can consolidate here and eventually run up into 73. There's a lot of stops sitting there. And if we get there, then the 84 is a very good possibility. Or I can get slapped around with a break even. Which one will come first? Yeah. Yeah, it's struggling here. Struggling here. We got to get to that 58. We get to the 58, break this captain setup, then we're in a good position. You just get to that 58. And you got this captain setup that is trying to stop the action. But there's a bunch of stops under 50, above 53 and 58. You break the stops 52. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Let's see. I got to stick to this trade and see if I can make something big happen. I mean, there's a bunch of stops sitting under 37. They take them, then I'm gonna get stopped out for break even. See that captain setup testing, second test. Like, I should take this and try, but I'm sticking to my guns on this trade and see if I can hold on to for something big. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, that's a test. Lower high, lower high. You really gotta. Here you go. They're coming for it. They are coming for it. Well, here you go. Yo, baby, let's go. Let's go. Okay, now we're in business. Now, if they want to come all the way back down to get me, then good for them. They deserve it. Now, the question, do I want to add here? Like, if the market gives me a railroad long or something like that, would I want to? Oh my God, look at that. This market is sick, bro. It is simply sick. Oh, Lord. Right, hey, and you got a 50 anti-wrinkle captain setup, like, you know. You know, I made a little bit of money. Man, I would have been done for the day if I took that. Okay, here we go. So this is me trying to second guess what my decision, but literally, it's worth it for me to wait for that target and that flush. It is just, it's worth it. Triple witching. I know the witch is out. And guess what we're seeing here? We're seeing a captain set up long on the 200 NT Rinko. Sheila, Sheila. Captain set up long on the 200 NT Rinko. Take a look. What did the market do on the one before it? Huge move. What happened the one before that on May the 18th? Market came and retested again and shot up. So this is a good area for positioning for a run up to 57, which is a reversion to the mean type of trade with a stop under 51. I'm not saying it would not stop you there. I'm saying that this kind of setup from prior experiences has a high probability of a push to a reversion to the mean and even higher. So kind of take a closer look to it. Now the market is out of sync. Okay. Is it? Let me double check that. I mean, that was a railroad short, so I get it. Thank you, Randolph. I'll have to troubleshoot it here in a minute. Yeah, it's really choppy today. I mean, we were up, then down, then up, then down, and now we're up. And it's a Friday, so I'm gonna, and it's triple witching, guys. So you know that day on its own in a stable market is typically choppy. So now add to it the craziness that's going on in the market. All right, the market's back in sync. Back in sync. Here we go. Now we could play the game. What time is it? 9:45. Yeah, I mean that railroad is a good one, but I'm trying to figure out this YouTube audio issue, and I think I figured it out, but we'll see if the fix works. Nice little push into target number 1, and target number 2 is 62.75. I know liquidity, it's just a crazy day, man. But you know what? We're in the fight. We are in this fight. It ain't gonna stop us. We'll figure them out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, that's a solid. That's literally just do that one, and you will be just fine. Okay, so now let's see here. Target is 773. I just took one contract off just to kind of pay for the trade. Then I am going to go and reduce my exposure and try to see if I can run up the highs into 60s and then higher prices. Struggling here a little bit. Oh yeah, it's not going to work. Okay. That's a 6-point stop. If they stop me right here. I'm going to get out of this trade. Well, I mean, whatever. Okay. Tried. Yeah, I mean, I'd rather be long, but I mean, it's just, I came in a little bit later. I mean, this is the best one, second best. This is the third attempt to add a run, and it just was not moving. So let them flush the market a little bit. They're running the stops right under that low 25, so 15. So that's the 10-point stop run. I mean, I'll put it here and I guess I missed it. I mean, sometimes they do that, Becca. I mean, there's no denying a little bit of pressure coming in here of the market trying to push the prices, but they can test and retest that target multiple times, then eventually take it. So stop runs and consolidation. All right. Okay, so question is, you place a trade, market stalls, and suddenly before getting filled, the market stalls out. I mean, that's very situational. I mean, it depends on the actual trade. I mean, stalls out. So if my entry is like, okay, so I'm entering at 26 and a quarter and I have a stop limit there. I mean, when the market closes, it's gonna fill me. So it stalled or did not stall or whatever, it's gonna get filled. If you're pulling back, if it's a pullback trade and you have an order like at 36 and a half and the market stalls there and it doesn't fill you and reverses, then I am going to cancel that order. So it really kind of depends on how you are approaching the fill in relation to the market determines if I'm going to continue to keep my order to get filled or cancel it. So a first touch came in with a captain setup and a run up. You break 50, come back and retest. I'm going to look for an entry long. Got to break 50 first. Good for them. That's a 50. All right, now pull back. And I may need to get aggressive with this, man. Oh, Jesus. Here we go again. I mean, see that's the issue that we're seeing here is just the burst. Like they're not giving us a chance to get in, and they're going to go to target 773, which is fine. I mean, that was a switch trade, a captain setup switch trade. I get it, but I needed the 50, then a pullback. ES is here you go, boom, and the next one is 98. I mean, the market is going to start moving a lot quicker. Be honest with you, we should have been like loaded up the boat. I mean, you're getting that captain setup switch trade long on the 200 NT Rinko with a captain setup long on the on ES. I mean, I have not seen this forever. That's a load the boat swing trade, and I'm sitting here trying to make 5 points. Took it for 40 points. Good for you, Safe. Holy crap. Good for you, bro. Good for you. On the 20, yeah, I see that. I mean, I see that. I see the captain setup. I see the switch trade. Get back in the game, Adam. I know this shit sucks, but get them past. Let's go. No, no, that was a good one. I needed the 50. Rebecca asked why 50, because the 70 anti-wrinkle will be triggered at that point. See that? That's the 70 anti-wrinkle. So that at 50, the market will close that candle. Then the pullback gives me support under 23, because that a reversal here would be a captain set up short. So it's a legitimate out. And any pullback into the 40s and actually 35s, I can add here and add there all the way down to that stop. But, you know, like you've seen, they did not give me that trade and just kept on going. But here we go, the next target. Now it's a reversion to the mean, Sam. That's the one that we talked about kind of early on. And the minute we had a switch trade on this market right here, we're saying it's gonna be a reversion to the mean to the 800. And here you go, you're gonna get there. Here you go, Adam. Just try not to push too hard, Adam. Yeah, like size up so these accounts can survive. I mean, that's the key, really, the adjustment that is needed. Because you're becoming very, very good at passing them, right? Which was a struggle for many, many years, is to get them to get passed. Now you are passing them on a daily basis like it's butter, which is a great, great improvement. Congratulations. Now, the key is once you're in a PA, pull back the size and the frequency a little bit and give these accounts a little bit of a shot at surviving. I mean, now the question is what to do. I mean, what to do is 823 is next target. Yeah, yeah. Say 4 contract. I mean, it just has to size up to where the account has 25 trade risk capital. So divide the risk capital you got by 25. That's how much you should the trader should risk per trade, and 3 stop outs in a day gives you 8 days and 25 trades in a row that have to go against you in order for you to get stopped out of the account. So if you have those 2 things in your favor, you'll find your account lasting a lot longer, and your chance of actually hitting a payout is much, much higher. It's a math. It's literally math. You got to put the math in your favor. But congratulations, man. We know we've been here together for for many years. You're passing these evals like it's nothing. And that is a wonderful thing to see. All right. So Captain set up short on the 30 NT Rinko, so we're going to get a pullback. We'll have a limit on a rolling 30 days. You pass. I just gotta jump on the call. Okay. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good, Sam. 10 o'clock. 11:15. Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah, the 90s upward. That's a move. $1,500 for each account reset? Are you serious? Hey, get the hell out of here. Yeah, that's not. No, what I'm saying, to get the hell out of there for them. That's just ridiculous. I believe you. So, take profit trader will charge you $1,500 to reset a busted PA on a $150,000 account. I didn't see that in the rules, but yeah, no, I get it. No, I know, but that's just. I mean, even putting it out there is ridiculous. I mean, don't put out there something that is so ridiculous that people will just balk at. Just simply don't put it out there, or put something reasonable. Make it 150 bucks. Make it 250 bucks. Make it 300 bucks. You know, give it a number, but not 1,500. Yeah, that's for the unreal. That's no. Sorry. That's they call that price gouging. Not cool. All right, so let's just go back to this trading business. Ooh, baby, how did we miss that one? Captain set up on the 30 NT wrinkle followed by a switch trade. Ended up making a nice little push lower, and they're retesting. So that's something. What do you mean you have 30 of these resets sitting there? You didn't buy that. You didn't buy the $1,500 ones, are you? Did you? Okay. Yeah, screw that. Oh, no, I get it. All right, so let's see what we're dealing with here. I mean, okay. So, I mean, if we go above 800, you got yourself a captain set up, but I think this market is just going to struggle here a little bit. Yeah, I have another trade in me. I mean, it's 10 o'clock, 10:08. Market is in sync on the long side. ES is nice, long. I mean, see the conversation we had early on, Sheila, about this captain setup, this captain setup, this captain setup. All these captain setups are just showing up on ES. They are big spots for big moves. Now followed by a captain setup switch trade on NQ. Market should be pushing. Happy birthday, Adam. Happy birthday, brother. Many years of health, wealth, and happiness to you and your family. Happy birthday. Let's all sing. Let's all sing happy birthday for Adam. You don't want to hear my voice. Yeah, go do something real nice for yourself. Uzo. That's the best kind. Love that Uzo. Yeah, you're getting a little bit of. I mean, that's. I mean, okay. So speed, range, and behavior. Speed is slower. Range is. Right now we're in the middle of the range, so it's showing the early signs of contraction. To be honest with you, behavior is long. It's a Greek drink made out of licorice and a seed. Has a licorice taste to it. You don't have Greek tequila. Here we go. Yeah, David. Somebody was asking in the room, like sambuca exactly. And I love sambuca, and I like uzo too. So okay, market is out of sync. Oh, really? Hey, nice. It's a beautiful country. Short was the move. Yeah, I mean, the market is struggling up there. Market is out of sync now. We're retesting Harmony Zone number 2. I mean, that's I bet. See, I like licorice, so it tastes like licorice to me, which is fairly sweet. So Uzo Sambuca, I think I like Uzo a little bit better than Sambuca. Sambuca is a little bit heavier, and there is a way to make Uzo the right way. You have to put the ice first, the water next, then the Uzo, till you get that milky looking thing. All right, so you're getting a market this retesting here. Obviously, we cannot break 723 half. Yeah, and that's why I avoided it. Johnny Walker Black for me. Yeah, here you go. Well, that's the yeah, that's a bleeder. I mean, we hit the 800 and we hit also the middle of the range, which is the reversion to the mean, and we talked about expectation of a bit of resistance up there, and we got the resistance, and now we're about to reverse this candle altogether. ES is pulling back as well. Okay, that's what they want to do right here. All right, so that's a reversal. Well, let's see, because I mean, we've done that here before, and we ended up running up the prices all the way up to a switch trade. So there's pressure, and we'll see how if we can take advantage of the pressure on the short side. Okay. Damn, look at that. Yeah, that was a good attempt. Railroad short into the next target of 698 and a half. I feel like the market is a lot more stable right now versus the crazy action that we were having a little bit earlier. Looking for a trade if we can find one. I mean, there's actually a lot of them. You just gotta take them. Hey, AVS, how are you, bud? Yeah, man, I mean, here you could see it. We took a hit on 4 contracts, so we're down 1,200, 1,100, came back to break even. we were positive 400, then took another hit to down 800. Now we're on the upswing. We're up 232. So it was a little bit, you know, a little bit volatile early on, and things is a little bit smoother now. I think we have another trade in us before the top of the hour. How's everybody else doing? Becca, Sheila, Adam, DJ, Marty, Steven, David, Liquidity, Randolph, AVS. Up 500, DJ's up money, good deal. I mean, we have a chance at breaking into the 698. The market does that, then that's a continuation trade from that rejection at 800. Nothing here. They're trying. They're trying. I mean, there's a 30 into wrinkle captain setup, but we'll see if that does anything. At 22. There's a bunch of stops above 28. I mean, you take that out, yeah, your run up. How I'm doing? I'm up to 232. So here comes that 28 run. So they're gonna counter it here a little bit, but we'll see how far they're gonna go with it. Mm-hmm. Here you go. All right. So we're looking at speed, range, and behavior. Speed is slow. Range is contracting. And behavior is counter. I mean, it's really kind of consistent with the overall structure of the markets. I mean, you got the whole thing is still a negative, but and you ran up from this gap and set up switch trade to the middle of the range, and the market is retracing. So I mean, you have this stop at 673 that the market needs to hold on for the longs to continue. And I think we'll see some choppiness back and forth till they. I mean, the big move is 798.75. They break that, then there'll be double switch trade with the captain setup. Then we can look at 19901 as a target if that happens. Okay. They're selling. They're selling. It's 98 coming up. Okay, target is hit. Next target is 673. Yeah. I mean, I would think in and around this area, we may end up getting a little bit of a bounce back. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad price action that we're seeing here. It's just slow, and it's a Friday, and it's a triple witching. So if you find yourself up money, put that money in your pocket and run. So, Becca, there's a couple of things as far as your settings. Just make sure that you got your settings, like right click. Make sure that that looks like that. I load 2 days. And if you're seeing some discrepancy in your glowbacks, go back down here and reload historical data and then reload Ninja script. See, that works out for you. Oh, the Globex band. Oh, okay. So you go to indicator, go to swing trade, right? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, super trend. Excuse me, Globex band. That's the question that you have. So you go to your Globex band and follow this parameters. Either take a screenshot of this or just go points 100, 28, and that should do it. You good? All right. So a little bit of a bounce. Captain set up long on the 30 NT Rinco. Yeah. Captain set up long on the 20 NT Rinco. Hmm. Wow. Okay. So they dumped it with that captain setup, and they're coming back to retest it. Oh, it's getting spicy. It's getting spicy. What's happening here? Okay, so market is out of sync here. I mean that 73 that we talked about, I was like, it's gonna be a fight. So they keep hitting harmony zone number one, which is resistance, and flushing, running the stops and pulling it back in. What does that mean? Means anything. Yeah. Yeah, which makes it a little bit more unstable because I mean, when the price is just slow, 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 and all of a sudden, just things just burst out of nowhere, that makes it a little bit of a challenge to trade this. We got 4 minutes to the top of the hour. All right, almost to the top of the hour here. So I mean, I feel like today I could have done a little bit better with the, especially with this captain setup switch trade. If I get a little bit aggressive and held on to some of the stuff into those bigger targets, the probability of a captain setup and another captain setup right after it on the 200 is really, really low. So the probability of a close higher, at least on one candle, was there for us. Anyway, so we took heat early on, came back from it, took more heat later on after that, and we came out of it, and we're up 232. On Apex, early on I traded one of my evaluation, made 1,000, and once I started to connect with the market, I started copying my personal to PA, and I made a couple of trades on here that worked out. Small, nothing big, but that's positive, that's positive, that's positive, that's positive. On a Friday, on triple witching, I'll take it. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes on a Friday, you don't want to you don't want to overstay your welcome, and I think today is that kind of day. So we're gonna call it a day, guys. Happy Friday, and we will see you bright and early on Monday, and we'll have fun again. You guys take care. And crazy is back. What the hell happened here?